Good evening, folks. Hey, it's that time already. Couple things I'm going to cover with you real fast before we get started. I want to thank everybody for their orders. I've been getting a lot of orders this year. I know, like last year, this time I went for like months without getting orders. But I've been getting orders. A lot of y'all buying on the using the sale until January the 2nd. If you when you check out Fishing Lake Country 15, you get 15% off. So thank y'all for taking advantage of that. The bait we're fishing with on this video was the ocean blacktail. Okay, guys, some of y'all made comments. You like the blacktails? They work very well. So you see, I have no problem casting fish with them. Virginia shad blacktail worked really good. I wouldn't be putting them on the site if it didn't work good. Hopefully, we're shooting for January the 2nd that they'll be on. That's what we're shooting for. My son's working on them this week. He took off this week, and he's working on them. And he said he had some other stuff he had to get done this week, but he was going to try to get them done. It's a lot to do, guys. 18 new colors coming on. He's got to take pictures of every one of them, do the paperwork and the computer work on the site, and get them on. He said it takes a while. That's what we're shooting for. And I will let you know as soon as I can. Also, I got some videos coming up. Y'all think I'm going to show y'all the same bait? I'm not. This is the remelt from Limeade. Yes, it's real close to the ocean color, isn't it? I made it with the blue tail. I made it with the orange tail. And I made it with a black tail. And made videos with it. See, it looks really close to the ocean color. I lay them side by side. The difference I can see is the ocean color has some blue flakes in it. That's the biggest difference I see. And it's a little brighter. But who would have thought that when you melt that limeade, which is lime with a chartreuse belly, right? That it would come out to be really close to the ocean color. The ocean color is a fluorescent green, all right, with a black tail. So there's 18 colors coming, some with black tail, some with chartreuse tail, some with orange, some with pink. That's where we're starting at, all right? Down the road, there will be chartreuse and black with orange tails and pink tails and so forth. Down the road, chartreuse and black LC shads will come on. The yummy color will come on in LC shad. And wild color in the LC shad. It's about 6 color coming, guys, down the after this drop with the tail baits. Okay, I'm not doing it all at one time for 2 reasons. One, it's tough on me to get the stock made up and keep it separated. I get too much going on, guys. I can't keep up with it. I couldn't work the drive-thru at McDonald's, I can tell you that. Them guys are talking, they're taking somebody's order and trying to hand stuff out the windows. That drives me bananas. I can't do a couple things at one time. I'm one of those guys. I can only do one thing at a time. And number 2, it's confusion to my son. I put each one of these baits in a little plastic bag and write the name of them on there, and go from there. So I don't want to confuse him no more than I have to. Also, I'm going to have a 2-inch grub coming, 2-inch coattail grub in January. So. Yes, we got some new stuff coming, and I'm working on the swim bait. We're going to do the grub first. After we get the grub on, because the swim baits will be better once the water gets warm anyway. The swim baits are excellent around the spawn. Like in March to April to maybe June, the swim baits to me work the best. I love the video today about the swim baits. Somebody asked me why I called it fall. If you look at the leaves on the trees, guys, I made that in November. That was made the week of Thanksgiving. So that video was 4 weeks old. Right now I have, here's the next thing I'm going to tell you. I'm going to share it with you. Right now I have 20 videos on the front of my computer ready to go. And I've been doing that for this reason. I hold some back for this reason. I make more videos than I can load. I'm loading 2 a week on Wednesdays and Fridays, the fun videos. I make more than I can load. Sometimes I got videos from last year that I made in November, December, from last year. And some of them I just go in and delete. That's, I'd rather have extra videos than I would run out, right? Right now, I've got over 20. So here's what I'm going to do. Starting this coming Sunday, when I load a pour to catch. Pour to catches are loaded on Sundays. I still have people, somebody left a number on the video today. Okay, and that's fine. You're not hurting anything. I'm just trying to let you know that only Sundays is when the numbers are left. Only Sundays, pour to catch, is when you have a chance to win something. That ends tonight. The video that was loaded this past Sunday, right now it ends. If you leave a number after 5 o'clock today, you're not going to win. All right? You're not going to get something. I have people that you don't know. I know you don't know. I'm not trying to be mean about this. I'm just trying to give you some information. I know you don't know. You've joined, you come in, you subscribe, and you start watching some of the videos, you go like, oh, this is a giveaway. And you leave numbers on stuff that's a month old. See, that giveaway's done been done. And I come on there and tell you, hey, this is over with. So that's why I'm sharing that with you. I'm trying to help you see what's going on. For y'all new guys, I'm trying to be nice as I can about it and give you some information. Okay? No hard feelings. I'm just letting you know if you got to leave your number from Sunday to Wednesday by 5 o'clock. Okay? And I say that in the video at the beginning. When I do the shop part, I say, okay, guys, here we go. Leave your number. Drawing is going to be Wednesday. And that's why I do that every video, try to help you. So make sure that you watch through. It also tells us in the studio, watch time on that 20-minute pour to catch is 6 to 8 minutes. So only like 80% of the people is watching 6 to 8 minutes. So if you're jumping through only watching 6 to 8 minutes, you're not getting the good stuff. You're missing all the good stuff, guys. You're going to have to listen through the shop part, especially at the end when I tell you the rules and whatever. All right? So anyway, just sharing that with you. Like I said, no hard feelings. I don't get mad about it. I'm just sharing that with you. All right? My phone's ringing. I don't have... I think it's my wife. Let's get this number so I can go answer the phone here. 232. All right, guys. I'm going to get reset back up. All right, guys. That was my wife. I knew it was. She went to town. Because town's only 7 miles up the road. I knew what she was going to do. She was going to call me, see if I wanted something to eat on the way home, so we wouldn't have to fix something tonight. So we do that sometime when we have to go to town. All right. And she usually calls me on my cell phone, but I figured she probably knew I was upstairs working on this video. I'm a little late tonight. I'm late because Mason stopped at the shop. I was in the shop making baits today, and Mason stopped and said by 4:30, he said, the boat ramps froze over. He said, because tomorrow's supposed to be 50 here. It was like 46, 47 here today. But the grounds froze, the lakes froze over in places. I split wood this morning, and a lot of the wood was frozen in the pile. I had to kick it and stuff, get it loose. It's going to take a while, for that to break loose. I said, yeah, I'm sure it's ice down there. Well, he said, let's ride down to the public ramp. We got a public ramp about a mile from us. We rode down there, and it's open. And the guy was loading his boat, and I knew him. He's a subscriber. He watches. And we sit there and talk about 15, 20 minutes. So I'm late today. It's actually 5:45 or something like that. So anyway, before I got started today. So I was about 15, 20 minutes. I usually start around 5:30, guys. So anyway, I'm here now. So she thought I'd be upstairs editing. So that's why she called on the... Because I take my phone off, guys. I don't carry my phone on me unless I come in the house. I don't know how much y'all do. I have a place I put up and put it on charger, and I don't bother it till the next morning unless somebody calls me or something on it. All right. I'm not 16. A lot of kids. My wife, she'll carry hers around sometimes in the evenings for a few minutes, but she texts us a lot with her sister, and we got nieces that are 11 years old, and she does a lot with. Appreciate y'all guys. Okay, I hope y'all had a good Christmas and holidays, and appreciate all like I said earlier, all the orders and all the comments. I try to answer all the comments y'all leave. I've got a lot of views during the holidays. A lot of y'all were off. I think I got more views on some stuff. So I appreciate that. 147. I was looking for his number. 237. 232 is the number. 124. Over here. Scott, 226. That's going to be tough to beat. Okay, Scott, pretty close. 236. It's going to take, he's at 226. It's going to take 227 to 232 to win now, right? 327, 299, 360. I'm already thinking about 99 colors in the grubs. I've put some thought to it a lot. Sam, I've talked to Sam. Him and I've talked about some colors. He's interested. He thinks it would be good colors. His number's here, 225. All right, Scott was 226. Scott knocked him out, okay? He was close, wasn't he? 33. 365. 18. Okay. I'm getting quiet, guys, because I'm watching the numbers. I want to make sure I don't make any mistake. 2, 5, because I have done it before. Told you I can't do two things at a time. Y'all thought I was kidding. 111. All right, so I think Scott won it. All right, I'll go back through and check, make sure I didn't make a mistake. But Scott had, because the other guy closest was 225. Because like I said in the beginning, when I say the rules is you can't go over the number, which he didn't. So if somebody had 232 was the number, somebody had 233, they wouldn't win. They went over the number. How I do that keeps them one of these days, and we've had it happen before, we'll have somebody on each side of the number. Then what do we do? Flip a quarter? No. We don't have to flip a quarter. We know you can't go over the number. That just took care of it. Been doing that since the beginning. Been starting at 10 to 400 for a year, probably. And like I say, I've done that because y'all see what happened last week? It gave us 18, and there wasn't nobody there. We started over again. Well, if we started from 1, it could give us number 2. Yeah, that's right. And somebody left number 1 for a couple of weeks, and they asked me, I think, they asked me, so why you start at 10? That's why. I said, that's why. If I start at 1, it'll give me number 1. Well, if he left the number 1 last week, it'll won. Somebody was leaving 6, too, or 7 once in a while. I haven't seen them for a while. So, yeah, you can win by leaving the number 1. You can win by leaving the number 7, couldn't you? You didn't do it on the right week. Guys, it's all, we call it luck. It's all in luck, if you want to put it that way. That's the way it goes. Like I said, I got a 2-inch grub coming in January. I'm going to make it, I know, in dipstick. Some of the dual colors I'll make in LC Shad. It's not going to be great on the grub, I don't think. And, of course, I'll make solid colors of chartreuse. I probably will make motor oil. That's what I said. I think dipstick would be great in it. I probably will make another motor oil. And I'm thinking about doing motor oil and lime. Half and half, motor oil and lime. Do colors. The motor oil with the lime tail has been working great. I think this ocean color, or a remark like that, could be great, but not with a black tail. Probably a chartreuse tail. I'm getting a tail mold with it, so I can make tails. And like I said, I'm gonna probably have start off with maybe 4 or 5 dual colors, and then the rest of them will be solid colors, some with tails, and then be like flash, wild. They'll be good just by themselves. Blue boy should be a great curly tail grub color. Blue boy with the chartreuse tail should be a great one too, which is winter. That should be great. The ice color by itself should be good, right? So I got some good colors going on that I think will make great grubs for trolling, or if you just want to cast and reel. Y'all probably thinking, Dennis, I've never seen you throw them. If I fish a grub, I have got a lot of fish on the grub. I don't throw them much anymore, right? I used to throw them a lot. I think they're great on a beetle spin. I think they're be fine on underspin. Most of the time I'm going to use them is from like April to June, when the crappie are up on laydowns, during that spawning time when most people crappie fish. Because I run into people all the time who are like, we're glad the crappie season comes. I have a lot of people ask me at the boat ramp, when's crappie season? And I just look at them going, I think it's from January the 1st to December 31st. They're like, what? I said, the crappie season's year round, dude. Oh, I thought it was like when the dogwoods bloom. Well, I know what they're saying. When are the crappie easy to catch? When are the crappie shallow? That you can go down the bank and just throw at stumps, and you can throw at riprap. You can throw at docks and catch crappie. That's during the spawn. And that's when grubs, to me, are excellent. little swim baits. Those swim baits, that fry, I loaded a video today about that fry. It was from Thanksgiving week. That's when they're hot. October this year, when the water started cooling down, those swim baits were hot. The shiner and the fry, I caught a lot of fish on them. Other people were commenting that used them. Man, I'm catching a lot of fish on that fry and that shiner. When those crappie are chasing shad, you're not going to beat these little swim baits. So I want y'all to see that video. Like I said at the beginning, I make more than I can load sometimes. That's why I throw one in on Saturdays once in a while. So I didn't want to waste that video. I want y'all to see it because I know it was a good one. And some of y'all ordered some fry today. I loaded the video this morning and I sold fry today. So thank you. You might have a little trouble in the cold water, but when the water starts warming again, because it depends on where you're from. If you're from Florida, South Carolina, they probably work right now too. Our water right now is 40 degrees. That's what I asked the guy that was loading there a while ago. I said, I know him. He watches the channel. I said, how cold is the water today? He said it was 40. I'll be out there tomorrow, guys, trying to make a video. So this Sunday through next Sunday, I'll load a video every day. Not counting this video. On Thursday, I'll load 2 videos. I will load this one, and I'll load a fun video. I'm going to load a fun video every day. Sunday, I'll just load the one for the catch. But then Tuesday, I'll load a video. Wednesday, I'll load a video. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, okay? And then Sunday, you'll get another one. So actually, you're going to have 8 days in a row. Thank y'all. Good luck to everybody again next Sunday. I appreciate y'all playing along. Scott gets you. I might have Scott's address. If you've been ordering from me, I can find your address sometime. I can go back about 100 orders, and then it gets hard to find them. But if you ordered from me lately, I will look. I will notify him now, telling me one, and go ahead and email me your address. If you do, it makes it easier for me. I can just get it off my email, write it down, and I will mail out to you. It's probably not going to happen tomorrow because I'm going to go out to about 10 o'clock, but I'll try to get mailed out Friday. Friday morning, I'll run to the post office and get mailed out to you, okay? Appreciate y'all, guys. See you next week. Fishing Lake Country.